good afternoon, at least from where I am at the moment. So let's see, pick up with yesterday, I suppose. Yesterday morning, I got up, got breakfast, biked to UU. UU was decent. I the people were nice. Minister's sermon was really pretty boring. Um, then it was just like kind of that generic stuff that you kind of hear a lot about. Change is hard, but necessary, and political situation's not good, but have hope and we'll get through it. And like really, and she went on about that for like half an hour. And it really could have just been like 7:05 to 10. But you know how it was. That was a guest minister. I'm hoping this coming Sunday the minister is going to be better. We'll see. And so that was okay. Then I biked back to campus. Had like I was kind of feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Just like so much was going on yesterday, and I was so scheduled. And like I was scheduled, like had a presentation from the like Amherst College Police, then from the student health educators, which was actually cute and funny. It was just like a bunch of skits about mostly sexual health, but like just kind of mental health as well and all that stuff. Good stuff. Did that, and then then we had a squad meeting, and our squad leader, Sienna, kind of gave us the wink wink nod nod if we wanted to skip the DeMott lecture. And I kind of went that way. Because it was 2 hours long. I didn't really like the book that much. It was an okay book. I'd say it was pretty okay. I didn't want to sit and listen to her talk for 4 hours. I really needed some time to myself. I was getting a little stressed out. So I did. I just kind of got signed in and dipped, which is what Sienna kind of gave us the wink, wink, nod, nod to do. And Sienna's our orientation later. I don't know if I said that. But so then so then I kind of went into town. I went to the bookstore because I was feeling stressed out, and I like being around books. That calms me down. I kind of browsed around. I hadn't really planned to buy anything. I kind of wanted a Bible, to be honest. I felt like that's a book I should own. Couldn't find one that was a reasonable size. They were all gigantic, so I ended up getting, where is it? I just had them. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I got, where did I put my bag? I should have prepared these beforehand, but here you go. This is just kind of me being me. Got a U.S. Constitution that also has amendments, Declaration of Independence, Articles of Confederation, some important Supreme Court cases. Just sturdier than my ACLU Constitution of the U.S. And more in it, so that was worth getting. And because I just kind of decided it was time for me to read To Kill a Mockingbird, so I bought that, and I'm a few pages in, and I'm really enjoying it. And I've been using a bookmark that Maddie gave me. Maddie gave me, I guess. It's 50 books to read before you die, and like the 5th one is To Kill a Mockingbird, which is kind of just a little coincidence. So reading that now, enjoying it so far. I don't know, I just kind of felt like, I don't know, like the books I've been reading, like Robert Kennedy's book has been good. The Cuz book was okay, it was pretty good. They weren't bad books, but they weren't grabbing me. The last book that grabbed me was Lincoln in the Bardo, which was high critical acclaim, and I'm like, you know, maybe I just like books that are thought to be good, or something, that like critics agree are good, so I don't know. I'm trying that, we'll see how that goes. You know, because I needed another book. So did that, kind of went around town, just kind of explored town a little bit, went on a walk to just kind of clear my head. Just wasn't feeling great yesterday, just in general. Came back, talked with Maddie on the phone for a while, that was good. What's this? Then we were scheduled in the evening again. I got dinner, kind of had some little time to relax. It's like finally unwind because I've just been so go 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 these past couple days. So then we had another show put on by the resident counselors, the RCs. It was what we call them instead of RAs. They had like an hour-long show. It was also funny. A lot of just like do's and don'ts of like being like lit at Amherst. I don't know. Just, again, good stuff. They were funny. They were really quite funny. And it was kind of told in skits. Then they. Then after that was the thing that I was really excited for. It was from 10 to 11. It was kind of long, kind of late, but it was called Voices, or Voices of the Class of 2022 is the whole name. And what they did was there was a team of like a dozen student actors, and they read excerpts from our essays that we submitted for admission, and they read them very dramatically and out of context. And I don't remember all of them. There were some really funny ones. There was one girl that like went on a rant about how she hated frogs. And I actually ran into her afterwards, and she's like, "That was my essay." And there was some dude who wrote something about how privileged a life he had, and like the Filipino maids that his family hired were some of his best friends. It was so classist. I don't understand what the hell was going on there, but and as every time they would read something, everyone would be like, "Oh." From that one guy's. Sometimes they do an extended like monologue from someone's, and sometimes they just throw in a couple words. Like there's one that really stuck in my mind. Somebody was like, "Well, other kids were hoarding candy. I was hoarding facts." And like, yeah. And I'm like, I hoard both. But there was another one who they were talking about how they kind of like broke it down to like some of you are nerds and like read a bunch of nerdy quotes. Some of you are like athletes and read a bunch of athletic quotes, and like some of you guys are creepy and read things that could be read like out of context, but like sounded creepy out of context. I didn't get quoted at all, but you know, that's fine. It was really fun to watch though. A lot of the ones they took as sort of sexual ones, they did sexual ones like just totally out of context, like not sexual in the essay, but then like they read it with a very sexual emphasis. There was, I like the one that I remember made me laugh pretty hard was "Sometimes it's hard for my grandma to come," and that was funny. Then, I don't remember. It was a lot of just funny bits. So then I came back, went to bed. I got up this morning, got up a little late, went to the post office, got my Ancestry DNA kit, so I'm going to do that in a little bit. I ate a slice of watermelon like 10 minutes ago, so I need to wait another 20 minutes before I can do it properly. Otherwise, it's going to come back and tell me that I'm a watermelon or something. What was I saying? Yeah, so I did that. Then I went for my Choral Society audition. I didn't know how that was going to go. I messed up a couple times. There were a couple things I just didn't know how to do that they asked me to do. But then at the end, the choral director was like, "I can tell you've got a good ear, you've got a good voice." Normally they do callbacks, but she just kind of offered me a spot on the Glee Club on the spot, which I guess is something that they also do. And so she was like, "Yeah, just like we'll be happy to have you in the Glee Club." I was talking to a girl out kind of in the lobby that was kind of checking us in, and she's part of the Madrigals, which you can do Glee Club and Madrigals. It's very easy to do both. Pretty much everyone who does Madrigals is also in either Glee Club or chorus. Glee Club is for tenors and basses, and chorus is for altos and sopranos. Or tenors and baritones, not tenors and basses. And so the Madrigals sing a lot of sort of Renaissance early music, which I think sounds super cool. She's like, it's nerd acapella, because she was telling me kind of about the social scene of acapella, which acapella sounds cool, but and the social scene tied up with that. Some of the people who do acapella, I'm not sure that that's for me. So I think Madrigals is going to be an awesome option. Then I kind of wandered back to the freshman quad, and there was the club fair going on that I thought was happening tomorrow, but apparently is happening today. I signed up for a bunch of clubs, some that I didn't know I wanted to be a part of, some were just very persuasive. The volleyball girl got me to sign up to be part of volleyball club. May do something with that. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. She's like, you've got long arms. She's like, move your shoulders or something. And she's like, look at those shoulders. And I'm like, cool. I signed up for volleyball. I signed up for a few other things, like Reproductive Justice Alliance or something. I signed up for, I don't even remember all of them. Historical European Martial Arts, Quiz Bowl. Those I'm both very excited about. Fencing. Gosh, I don't even remember everything I signed up for. There were so many things that all seemed really cool, at least in that particular moment. Or they had candy. Usually a bit of both. So yeah, did that. I'm going to wait about 15 more minutes. Then I'm going to spit in a tube, box up my Ancestry thing, and take it to the post office. Then I'm probably going to bike into sort of the commercial district, because Memo and I decided that we could use an air freshener, so I'm going to go buy a Febreze air freshener. Oh, I also set up a Venmo thing, because so Venmo can pay me back for that. I think that'll be useful. And I'm going to get an air freshener from Walmart, and I'm going to go to Barnes & Noble because I want a manageably sized Bible. Yeah. Cool. So that's that. That's been my last couple days. I'll update at some point. Oh, also, student radio. Student radio is a thing that I'm going to do, possibly. Maybe I signed up for it. It looked cool.